Changing the World, Heart to Heart by Anna Dobson. I was born in Cusco, Peru, and my parents adopted me when I was a baby and brought me to the United States. During the summer of 2003, when I was 11 years old, my mother and I went to Peru to visit orphanages. I took children's books written in Spanish and teddy bears that I had collected for the children. The Hogar Mercedes de Jesus Molina is a small orphanage in Anta, which is located in the hills outside of Cusco. I really wanted to visit the Hogar since it is near where I was born. When we went to the Hogar and had given the children the books and teddy bears, we discovered that the orphanage had never had visitors before. As my mother and I prepared to leave, one girl named Yinavel, whom I had gotten to know, hugged me and started to cry. She said, "Anna, I know you will not forget us, and that one day you will help." When I was a baby, I could have been put in an orphanage and into the same situation. Yinavel's unforgettable words really moved and inspired me to do something more to help. I have so many things in my life that I tend to take for granted. I have wonderful, loving parents who support me in any way they can, and I have a wonderful education. My visit to the orphanage made me realize that I wanted those girls to have what I have. I also realized they needed more than books and teddy bears. I believed that if I tried, I might be able to really help them. When I formed Peruvian Hearts, my goal was to give the girls a better education and improve their quality of life. Peruvian Hearts now provides all the basic needs for the 27 girls living at the Hogar. This includes food, medical, dental, and psychological services. The girls attend private schools where they can get a better quality of education, and they have access to daily academic tutoring at the orphanage. We also created a computer lab where they attend computer classes in addition to English classes. The other changes at the Hogar were equally dramatic and impactful. Meals used to be served on a partially enclosed patio that served as a dining room. The kitchen was small, poorly ventilated room with a large clay wood-burning stove. In fact, many of the girls had eye infections because of the lack of ventilation for the smoke. Ducks roamed freely throughout the dining room, and rain and wind often made mealtime in the small kitchen impossible. With the generous support of various organizations and donors, we were able to build a modern kitchen and large, airy dining room, which has become the heart of the orphanage. That, plus the addition of modern bathrooms with warm and clean water, all contributed to an environment of dignity and health for the children. In addition to supporting the girls at the Hogar, Peruvian Hearts also provides lunch and a multivitamin to hundreds of children daily. These children walk for 2 hours to and from school and now have the nutrition they need to enable them to pay attention and learn more effectively. Education is one of the most critical elements of breaking the cycle of poverty, but without food, it is hard to take advantage of one's education. The approach we believe in at the Peruvian Hearts is to go deeper rather than wider. In the summer of 2011, Peruvian Hearts launched a new program called Peruvian Promise, which has been my dream for many years. We finally saw it come to fruition. I believe this program will help us move from merely enhancing the lives of the girls with whom we work to actually giving them the tools they need to transform their lives and empower them to transform the lives of their families. The Peruvian Promise program focuses on the development of greater self-esteem in addition to mentorship opportunities and service to others. In addition, each girl is provided with a high-quality secondary education and then the chance to attend university or post-secondary vocational education. This will give her the chance for employment and a life of dignity. Each girl treasures the opportunity to become a professional, which will enable her to give educational support to her siblings and to help provide her family with the resources to live in dignity. The girls have expressed interest in studying areas such as civil engineering, medicine, nursing, accounting, tourism, and hotel management, cosmetology, and law. Peruvian Hearts has a secondary mission, which is to inspire young people to get involved in service and philanthropy. I love having the opportunity to speak to girls of youth to help them understand that they don't have to wait to be adults to begin to affect change in the world. I believe that each person can change the world a little bit at a time. My experience since I founded Peruvian Hearts has been profound and a defining force in my life. It has taught me so many things, but one of the most important lessons is that even when one sees a situation that appears to be helpless, there is still hope. I know I can't change the world in a day, and I know I can't do it by myself, but I believe that people working together really can make a difference. Mother Teresa once said, "If you can't feed 100 people, feed just one." These words have guided my work. They have helped me to understand that making a small difference is still important. When many people each make a small difference, the ripples of those acts create a world that is bright with the light those individual acts have brought with them.